Hi everybody, it's the weekend and I went to a class today for how to build your own solar panel system. I have a goal of living off grid, and so my plan is to sell the home I'm living in with my children, and we're going to buy a smaller house. It's going to be a nice one level house, so it'll be nice and easy to get no more up and down the stairs, so I'm looking forward to that. And we want to have solar power, and we want to conserve and want to grow some of our own food. Not all of it, but we do. One of my goals is to have a nice solar system. So this is electricity is like a river. There's the current, the amps, and the power, the voltage. The three parts of the solar power system: the photovoltaics, however you say that. So the panels, the converters, and then the batteries. You need deep cycle batteries, and you need two converters, and then you need panels, and then you connect them all together. It's pretty easy. They went into how the energy works, how to calculate what your needs are, and how long they'll run. Some people, the one family there, they had their system set up with no batteries. It just came into the house. It was connected to the grid, so they make money every month back for the credits. So whatever excess their panels create, they get money back in credits, and they basically get credits every month, and they only have 8 panels. They're getting another 9 this month, so that's good. And he said you can buy um, a $7 converter on eBay, or you can spend one on for a lot more money if you want it to be really in depth. The one for $7 isn't going to tell you how long your power will last for. It won't tell you what your batteries, if they need more juice or they're almost empty, anything like that. You need the more expensive converters for that. And then the panels he recommended getting they're about 119 bucks per panel. And so I'm trying to calculate now. I wrote down a list of all of the things that we use that use electricity, and then I wrote down how much voltage they are, how many hertz they are, what amps they need. I wrote everything down so that way I can calculate how much I'm going to need, what size my system needs to be 99% off grid, because you can't be 100% off grid in certain states, in most states. So you do have to have at least one plug in your house that's connected to the grid. But most likely I would want to be connected just so I can get the credits back. Who doesn't want more money? Um, so yeah, and I think I calculated something like planting 620 trees per year, in exchange for my carbon footprint by having solar panels. And we haven't decided yet if we're going to do a composting toilet or one of those, incinerator toilets. Those are really crazy. But most likely we'll just do a composting toilet. And then we'll probably have well water and a pump. So we'll have water pressure, to do the dishes, take showers, and stuff like that. And most likely going to get a nice small house, small as is going to be comfortable for us as a family of 4, and having nurses in the house. So we need space for them to be able to take care of my son. And so it'll probably be, I would say, not above, probably around 500 square feet, but not above 800 square feet. That's plenty more than what we need. Because right now we use the bedroom and the bathroom, the kitchen, the living room. So those are the rooms we need. A couple bedrooms and one bathroom. I want a nice bathroom with a nice big tub to soak in, because that really helps me feel better. And Jack loves taking baths too, so gotta make him happy. And having closet space, because with minimalism you keep the things that you love and you get rid of things you don't love. So you make a lot more room for things that you love in your life, and lots of space to, you keep your space simple, whatever you love. And if you like, really having nice decorations, then have nice decorations. That doesn't matter. It's just all the clutter, all the stuff we don't need, get rid of. So going through the process every day, I try to find things to organize, to either sell, to give away, or if it's garbage or recycling. I'm just kind of moving through that. I have to do that for the whole house. And because of my health, that has to take a long process to do that. And we got an idea from a real estate agent that we could sell the house as is, but it would be like 25,000 of a loss. So to me, that's not worth it. I think we should fix it. And when we fix it, um, then sell it. It's a hot market for sellers right now, which means that when we go to buy, it's going to be on their other end. So we need as much money as we can to take with us to the other side. Because I'm hoping, I would love to buy like an Amish built house. They build them very quickly in just a few days, and or you can get the pre-built ones, like a cabin or something, delivered to your property, and very affordable, and all the decisions of building a house. Can I make it work? Going from living in this home, selling it, and getting a new piece of land and a home built within a time frame that we can move in. That sounds impossible. And I might have to do like a bridge loan or a construction loan or something. I'm just not sure what else my backup plan would be. Obviously, probably renting a short-term apartment would be possible until the house is built. Would be, I guess, the best thing to do. Have that set up, because I'm not gonna buy a house that I already live in a house that's too big. I don't need to buy another house and then wait for that one to get built. That's just silly. So I think that's the best plan. There's a lot of stuff that we need to get rid of, a lot of stuff, and that's going to take time. We have lots of appointments throughout the week that we have to attend to, and I can't control my body if it's going to be a good day or a bad day. And unfortunately, with all of the appointments, it does wear me down. So then I'm too tired to do anything as far as getting things done for the house. So it has been a difficult month because I haven't been able to get enough done for myself to feel like I'm making forward progress. This month this next week there's another great deal of appointments, and then hopefully after that it starts to slow down. But we are going camping in May, and I haven't told the kids that yet. But we are going to go camping, so I'm really looking forward to that. I might have to cut that part out in case they watch this. Some things I keep up on are things that are going on in the world as far as Department of Children and Families or Child Protective Services, whatever it's called in your state or in your country, where they steal children from families and they traffic them and sell them to make profits, because they get paid incentives for every child they take into custody. They get paid incentives for every child that's parental rights are terminated and they're adopted out. They make bonuses. So until these federal incentives are dropped, it's going to continue to be a business of stealing people's children. And I try to keep up on what's going on with other families and that are being torn apart, and making sure that I'm calling legislatures, and I'm making sure that I'm doing my part to stay active and the fight against CPS. And I ask you to please join me, because it's a very important thing. And until your family's involved in it, you may not know that they do take children from good families, and they do make up charges. They do things that are very illegal just to steal these kids. And I know plenty of families that have been torn to pieces because of this. And I want to speak up about it, even though I don't want any retaliation against my own family. But I do want to make sure that I'm a voice for them through their time of need, and that we make a difference and we change the system for the best for all families. So I was just watching some videos and reading more about what's going on today in the world around that topic. But as far as the solar system stuff goes, it's really pretty simple. I mean, if you want to start with one thing, say you want to maybe have a pump for your well, that was what a lot of people there also wanted to know. You probably only need like one or two solar panels, and then so you connect the solar panels to the converters and then to the batteries, and that deep cycle battery stores the energy for you when you need it. And some people only need it for like backup, like if their well pump is run off electricity, but when power goes out, they can't run their septic system and they can't get their well to work. So that's all they're going to use it for. So he had some really good ideas on setting it up, how he has his system and what he uses it for. And it just seems really like, anybody could do it. So that's exciting, because I really, really want to look toward it. I mean, it might cost me like $10,000 to put in my own system, It might be less than that because we do consume a lot of energy. Jack Buck has a ventilator. He's on 12 hours a day and he's on oxygen 24 hours a day. So those machines run. And then, the regular appliances like your fridge and your stove, your microwave, you can cut back on some of it, you know, depending on what you want to do. Because if you can run a wood burning stove, you could cook on it and you could heat your house with it. However, Jack being on oxygen, we can't do that. So we have to keep using some energy sources that, um, some appliances that use a lot of electricity. So, but you can always build and add on to your system over time. And as time goes by, the systems are only going to get better. They're only going to get cheaper, more affordable for everyone. And that's exciting for the environment so that we can continue to live on this planet. So today the kids have been playing with their friends and enjoying the weekend. Yesterday I drove to a carnival fair and rode on every ride and had a great time. And it's beautiful weather outside, so the kids have been playing outside and inside. And tomorrow we get back to it and back down to business of life. No, today's a rest day for me. It's the children's day with their dad, so I get to rest and spend time by myself and get things done. So I hope everyone's doing well and take care. Have a great day.